party at 25, and it's like everybody's running into each other because you don't know how to do 20 plates at once, right?
Yeah.
So the production is very important. But so I came back from that, and I was like, why am I going to go to this school? Like, Barry's, I was like, and I went back, and I was like, Barry, I want to do an apprenticeship like you did. And he was like, you're already doing it. He's like, you got that boning knife a couple weeks ago. You started to, I think they were buying portion steaks at that point.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that, right? Like, but he's like, okay, once I got that boning knife, all primals, and I butchered everything because I was grill station, right?
Yeah.
So is that from a very first, like, real cooking job, it was that you prep everything for your station kind of thing, right?
Gotcha.
Which I think is
very
normal.
fucking
like,
important.
I come all the way full circle to this restaurant, and the prep crew does half the PM guys can prep, but there's no way the guys could keep up otherwise.
No. Especially
this big a restaurant, it'd be awesome.
But I mean, when you were working, you showed up early and didn't get paid, right? That can't happen anymore.
Yeah.
So you need to prep guys in the morning to do the shit, or else the guys will come in at night, they'll fail on the line, and then it's your fault. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? So I don't know if we can, go back to that, because I always liked a couple hours to myself. I think if it's my choice, I should be able to come in and prep. But then you work at kitchens that are like, call time's 4:00, 50 covers on the books, staff meals up at 4:30. It's like, that's impossible, bro.
We're trying to find that balance. Like, we always had a wage based on overtime at this restaurant because of our hours. We're open till midnight with this stage. We bring a band in on the weekends.
Yeah,
we have solar.
That's all overtime, baby.
So it's like everybody's making 10 hours of overtime a week. So the wage was based on that, and we committed coming out of the pandemic to a $15 minimum. You start at 15, and you start, you go from there. But
yeah.
Everybody's four shifts, 3 days off, and I think coming out of the pandemic, that's so valuable and important to a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, staffing's down and everybody's on 5 and making crap pile of money now, right?
Yeah.
Because they all take care of them.
Yeah.
But it's funny, they were all on four shifts for a month or two, and I think they were nervous at first, and then everybody loved it. They're like, now they're like, when do I get that 4-day week again? Right?
Oh, got you.
So we're
honestly,
we're going to staff back up and do it. Like, it's important.
That's the way it should be,
you
man.
come in fresh, you come in dry.
Yeah.
That's how
then you have a day to stage, you got a day to party, and you got a day to get ready for your fucking work week.
If you want to work,
if you
want to work all that, you can still do it. You just stage or get a second job.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about what you do with your time. So if you're taking those 3 days off, then you know what I mean. Like,
that could be good for some people too.
Could be good, but I remember coming back from a 3-day weekend. That first day always slow.
Yeah,
just like lethargic. Everything kind of
It's challenging having more. So you've got somebody on a station 4 days, somebody on a station 3 days.
Yeah.
But we're a 7-day restaurant. You already have to do that.
Yeah.
Unless you're 5 days. Like, when we first opened this restaurant to 6, we were like, might as well open 7. Because you already need, like, those floater, like...
Yeah.
Once it's not like everybody works 5 days, everybody's off the same. If you're open 6, you might as well be open 7, I figured.
Yeah, I mean, if you have somebody in here, you might as well be making money,
So,
and that's nice, honestly. Like, I used to be against it until I learned the numbers. And I'm like, okay, well, that's why no one's making money, because they're open fucking 5 days a week and close 2 days. Like,
I mean, it makes sense for some small spots.
Yeah, for sure.
But most of the spots don't make a lot of money.
Yeah,
anyway.
Exactly.
Once you're in a big spot, like, it just makes zero sense. Like, if we had a second line, I think I'd give you the quick tour.
Yeah.
We'll go look at it later, but if we had a second line to do prep, I'd do lunch maybe, but we don't. So it's impossible.
Do you think
this is a nighttime? It's a supper. We called it the supper club. Playing off,
I could see that.
Stage.
Yeah, I mean, even just being around here right now, you could tell
this is night.
This is a nighttime town,
which is great.
Yeah,
it's
100%. My first time here. I mean, it's a beautiful city. I can't wait to go check it out.
It's blowing up. This neighborhood was on the cusp when we opened 4.5 years ago. Now it's just blowing up.
Is there what other chefs around the neighborhood are doing it?
There's a handful, and there's more coming. I mean, there's a couple blocks down the road, Michael Smith. He won a Beard Award.
Okay.
Here. at the restaurant I moved here. We'll get there.
Okay.
You don't want to go ahead and back. Right?
No. Yeah. Keep the trajectory.
He's been a pioneer in this. I think he's opened 12 years ago in this neighborhood when there was nothing.
When there was nothing
and
here.
now,
Gotcha.
like, he opened his original restaurant, Michael Smith, and then this casual tapas, like, sort of spot, Extra Virgin, that's a bar restaurant. And now, right before the pandemic, I think, he opened a new restaurant on the other corner for Arena.
Okay.
Very good restaurant. But I always say, like, he's the pioneer in this neighborhood. Like, I come in right at the cusp when it's blowing up. Like, right before, which is perfect time to do it.
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
Right? But,
you're like, thanks for opening the door, bro.
This guy paved the way. There's another chef a couple blocks down, Howard Hanna, had this restaurant, The Rieger, for close to 10 years. That got hit by the pandemic.
God damn.
He's opening. They're building 2 spots across the street that he was already working on, so he's got 2 restaurants coming up.
Yeah.
He's got a champagne bar down the way in a different neighborhood. Super cool spot.
Gotcha.
Sava, one of my favorite spots.
Okay.
There's my buddy Ryan Brazil. He's a Kansas City kid. Went to New York for, I think, 10 years. Came back, opened a little restaurant, Novel, down there.
Okay. Tasting, casual?
A la carte.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
not casual, not fancy fine dining, though, you know.
Right in the middle. That's what I think the sweet spot is right now.
Good food.
That's where everybody's going.
Yeah.
It's like the unpretentious fine dining. That's
well,
where it's
and
at.
in a city like Kansas City, you gotta, like, there's some very, like, forward-thinking, progressive, like, food.
Yeah.
And it's all, like, shareable plates, right? I hate saying small plates. We're in Kansas City, the big fucking plates.
That's funny. Small plates.
But you've seen all those, like, ridicule, like, fucking clips of, like, small plates meant for sharing. Like,
yeah.
It's ironic.
Yeah.
But anyway. But so there's, I think if I was in a different city, all the food would go in that direction, like super, just super modern. But it's like it's geared so, like, I mean, it seems like it's not a new concept. But when we put like a smash patty burger on the menu,
Gotcha.
it took not even a year. We put fried chicken on the menu. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, we do all these things really, really well.
Yeah. Was that something that you fought? Like,
no, I embraced
you
it.
as a chef.
I embraced it. We have to be, and this is a big restaurant. We have to be for everybody.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're not going to be full. We're not going to be busy. We're not going to, like, if it's all like this super, like, modern food on a plate, like, no, we're not going to be busy enough.
Yeah.
And I also love food like that. It's just good cooking. It's good, delicious, tasty food.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Fucking hearty shit, man. That's
fried rice and crispy pork ribs with fish sauce caramel.
Oh my
like
God.
that, you know, like,
I can't wait for dinner,
so it's
bro.
Like, all the food makes people think and question, and it's exciting, but there's very comforting and approachable. If you don't do that in a town like Kansas City, like, you're not going to survive.
Exactly. That's something that
you have to cook.
Yeah.
In a big restaurant, in a small little thing, you don't. In there, we cook with
what you want to cook.
I mean, I think there's still a sense of place. There's still a comforting, like,
yeah. I like the hybridness of this. I've always thought, like, you know, probably for me nothing like big like this, but just that room right there worth of tables,
mm-hmm.
and just doing like a simple lunch, first turn of a fine dining menu, and then afterwards it just turns into a casual, you know, take all your leftover shit, pick one cook. Yeah, you got a special tonight. Here you go.
Or
boom, no waste.
That, like, one turn in fine dining just makes so much sense too.
I mean,
that's what we do in here. One seating.
Like, let's be stressed for 2 hours.
4 nights a week.
Yeah.
I'm so proud to be like, since we reopened for a year, it's full every night.
Yeah.
It wasn't when we started. People didn't know about us. You got sprawled and these kind of
That's
stuff.
hard, yeah.
But the one seating thing's very, you know, my wife and I just got back from France.
Yeah.
12 days. We did our honeymoon 5.5 years later.
Sweet.
We got married and then opened a restaurant.
All right, well, tell me about the France trip. Where'd you go? What'd you do?
We ate at Bra, which was like...
Oh, okay.
I was so, like, I didn't expect it. It was like, you met and we stayed there.
Oh, that's sick.
And they didn't, they didn't have any rooms left. Only one of the suites. So we had the best room in the place. Like I felt like I was on cloud.
Yeah, you're a baller, bro. Come on.
I bought the book in English because I bought the book in France because it's the only thing available when I was like 20.
Yeah.
Or 19. When I left, I bought the book, and now I have the book in English and can actually read it. But I bought it because it's so pretty, all these vegetables.
It really is.
I love it.
I mean, that was the first time I've ever seen anything like that.
But I didn't think about it, I guess. But like, you get your snacks before the tasting in a different room. It's like have a cocktail and have your snacks.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and everybody's there, and then everybody goes. It's one seating. It was like 60, 70 people.
Love it.
It makes so much sense now that I thought I was like, so they're not starting tastings at
different times.
Starting
No, yeah.
9. It's like,
well, because you think about it, like the guy who sits down at 5:30 for a tasting is getting the same like piece of meat, like the same sets of meat, like they've been seared off at the same time as the same guy who sits down at 7:30. Like, let's be honest, you know you're busy, so that's how it works. So I don't know. I think keeping that just ultimate, just like energy, fine dining, 2 hours of the most stressful shit, but it's fun, and there's loud music, and there's fucking taste. There's fine dining plates going down, and there's also maybe I love. I went and ate a fine dining menu at a place I used to work at, Tallulah's. Have this whole small plates, blah blah blah. It's like 10 courses, and then at the end he hits us with fucking fried quail legs in biscuit puree. So you make biscuits and just fucking blend them with a little bit of heavy cream, and it was just like, what a perfect way to end a meal. Like, have these 10 courses of beautiful food, and then just like, here's some tacos, you motherfucker. Yes, I'm into that, bro. So I mean, he did that for me because I worked there before, and he knows that I eat big. But I always wanted to do that.
I mean, well, some you get the taste menu and you want a cheeseburger, we'll send you.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! That's what I used to do.
When we opened, we were like, no, and everybody wanted it. And then we're like, why are we doing it?
Yeah, why are you saying no? The answer is yes.
Like, sometimes you get people that maybe like their family member books and they're kind of uncomfortable and they don't eat a lot in there, and rather than be like, let my ego be like, you don't like my food. Like, none of that. We've handful of times we've just at the end, if a couple of those people don't pick around the uni dish and this, and you're like, man, that guy would have eaten. A big guy. We slide him a bag of cheeseburgers at the end of the meal.
Just the look on someo's face after.
They walk away being like, I mean, I don't know if they go back to there, but they come back here for sure. Even though they didn't really love everything in there.
100%.
So maybe that's as satisfying as like when somebody really opens up and gets excited about food for the first time. That's exciting too, right?
Well, I think part of that, the one turn tasting menu for me is, there wouldn't be any waste from your mise en place, but then after the guests can relax, and then street people come in because they know that that's when your casual shit opens. So now you got these fucking business people that had a whatever tasting menu, and then you got these, and then everybody's together and they're enjoying, and they're like, oh yeah, I had the tasting menu, I had this uni dish. Oh shit, this guy fucking put it in a beignet and fried it up with some fucking mayo. You know what I mean? Like, boom, there you go.
I love that idea, and I think it. You know who Christopher Hottuft is? Chef in Bergen, Norway. He's got a restaurant, Lisverket.
I'll check him out.
Awesome. He's like a per se guy, punk rock guy.
Okay.
Super cool restaurant, but it's fine dining, and then it turns into like a bar club after service. And it was because of his partner, I think. Mm-hmm. But that's just made me think of that.
Yeah. There's this wine bar in France I went to. It's like a natural wine bar, and they're like this nice proper wine bar, and then after a while the owner, he likes to DJ, so he'll just pull out his DJ set and do drum and bass sets in there, and then you're just in this beautiful space where you should be, you feel like you should be proper and all this, and there's just people fucking raging, I like that.
Well, that's what we've all like here, like we do jazz.
Yeah,
it's Kansas City, and there's all these young jazz, and it's untraditional, modern stuff, and it's all over the place. But we have a country band that plays. We have a Cuban band that plays.
Sweet.
We have one band that's got a flamenco dancer. Like, it's just all different. And you can get a cheeseburger and an old Milwaukee at the bar.
Yeah.
While you